Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Well, today we're channeling some serious Coco Chanel vibes. We'll dive into the history of Chanel makeup and recreate her signature look for a timeless and effortlessly chic aesthetic. So grab your makeup brushes, get comfy, and let's get started. First of all, some history because I like it. So just before we dive in, I do want you to consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done that already. And if you do subscribe, then please hit the notification bell. That way you will know whenever I'm uploading a new video. I hope you checked out my Cleopatra video that I recently uploaded to my channel. And today I'm focusing on Coco Chanel. I really like the Coco Chanel perfume, so I'm just going to start. Before we dive in, let's rewind to the early 1900s. Think heavy makeup, dramatic cold rimmed eyes, and rouge cheeks. Coco Chanel? Not a fan? She craved for a more natural look, effortless look, and she changed the beauty world with her approach. First of all, she believed that makeup should enhance your natural beauty, not mask it. Don't disguise it, enhance it. Her 1924 makeup line reflected this, with products designed for a subtle yet sophisticated look. Thin lipsticks, powders, and just the right amount of rouge. So let's just recreate one of her signature looks. Regarding her clothing, that's a bit interesting as well. First of all, she liked black and white, hence my black and white shirt. Colors she often stuck to were again natural, like black and white. Many of her garments were inspired by sailors and nautical themes and often featured stripes, hence stripes, black and white. Okay, also she likes taking men's clothing and transforming them into elegant and comfortable feminine clothes. Also, she loved lots of accessorizing. Large fake pearl necklaces were often featured in her outfits. And of course, the little black dress. That's Chanel. Chanel has been credited as the inventor of this wardrobe. In 1926, focused on style and not trends. So she invented the little black dress. Just to let you know. Okay, let's just start with a flawless base. I have two options. This is the Dior Backstage. This is very liquidy, lightweight foundation, because she wasn't about heavy coverage, so we need to opt out for a lightweight foundation or a tinted moisturizer to have an even out skin tone. So we just need to apply it with a damp blender, beauty blender. Where is it? Oh, I put it in the wrong place. So I'm going with my Wet n Wild tinted hydrator. Mine is in Fair. I'm just going to take on the back of my hand. Oh, this is at the ends of its life. And I'm just going to apply it like that on my face and then use the damp sponge. It's not really, well, the shade, it's not really good because it's too light for me. I tanned. We are not in winter anymore. We're in spring, approaching summer. So this shade is a bit too light for me. But I really love using this tinted moisturizer by Wet n Wild. This is a great product to even out your tone and give you some hydration. So I enjoy using it. Now, in Coco Chanel's time there was no concealers that I know of, so we're not going to use a concealer. Yay! Okay, that's it. Really, what do you think about the shade? Yeah, it is a bit light, but it does match my neck. So we're good. So we are good. What am I doing? Let's just take it back to the neck so it will look cohesive. So we have a flawless, and do we finish? Okay, now let's get the glow. Chanel's sun-kissed complexion. Unlike the pale complexions in vogue back then, Chanel adored a healthy tan. We can achieve this with a bronzer. I'm using my Sigma. This is called matte bronzer and mine is in dark. So I'm just going to take a brush and sweep it all over my face where I need it. Like, let's take the axis on the back of my hand, just like that, and sweep it all on my forehead to give my face again a sun-kissed look. We need to get glowy. Again, I'm taking more and patting the axis on the back of my hand like that, and on my cheekbones. Like that. I think I applied here more than here. So let's add a bit more. The bridge of my nose. Just, oh, okay, I applied too much. Got too excited. Okay, never mind, we'll fix that with the same sponge. Yeah, much better. And also, if we went too far here, and we can take the sponge and take off the excess. And of course we can do it also on the forehead. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Let's frame our faces. And we're going to frame our faces with bold brows for definition. So we want a well-defined brows. I'm using my LA Girl. This is called Featherette Brow Shaping Powder Pencil in dark blonde. So bold brows for definition, were well-defined brows were a Chanel signature. So we're using a brow pencil that I needed to sharpen, but I didn't. Look, that's why I don't really like these that we need to sharpen. So I'm just going to fill in my brows. And I'm going to follow my natural shape. And it's very important not to go overboard. The aim is for a natural arch that will accentuate our eyes. So I'm just filling the brows, not too excessively, and then I'm going over with the spoolie on the other side to feather everything out and spread the pencil around where needed. So I am following the shape of my arch. Next up, where are you? You're so small. Next up is eyes. Smoky eyes, but done right. A touch of drama. For the eyes, we'll create a subtle smoky eye with a brown or if you want gray tones, I'm choosing brown, sorry. So here's the trick. First of all, we're taking a brown eyeshadow pencil, like I showed you. This is from a company called 1999. This is brown pencil, as you can see. So I'm just going to take the pencil as the base. So I'm just adding it here. And because it's a pencil, it's very easy to work with. It doesn't have to be accurate because I am going over it with a pencil in just a second and smudge it. So I'm just going to take a brush and just smudge it or blend it, so we'll have a more diffused effect. Nothing too bold, but I do think that I applied more product on this side than on that side, so I'll add a tiny bit more. So of course don't take a waterproof pencil, because if you take a waterproof pencil you won't be able to smudge it. And of course I also smudge my under eye area. Because we didn't conceal, I can just fix it with my fingers or with my sponge. So I'm just blending it like that. Okay. Next up, I want some kind of shadow. I took this one from Colourpop. This is called Wild Child. I just need a slightly dark brown shadow. I'm taking this one, which is slightly darker than my pencil. It doesn't really matter which one you use, just take a slightly darker. Oh god, so much fallout. And let's just give this look some depth in the outer corner, just like that. I tried to take the smallest amount possible, and I tapped off the excess, and still I have too much product on my brush. So I'm just patting it and blending it all at once, just to give it some kind of enhancement. And basically that's it. This is our eye look. That's everything that she did. I guess back then you didn't have multichromes and shimmers and all of that, what we have today, and that's what you had to work with in the 1900s. So this is what we have to work with as well. Okay, next up I am going to apply mascara. I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara just to amp up these lashes. Where's my small mirror went? What did I do with it? Oh, found it. I put it in the wrong place. Let's just put some mascara. Oh, I wanted to curl my lashes and forgot. I got a new curler from Wet n Wild. But you know what? Maybe I don't need. Look at these lashes. Okay. This mascara getting better as long as it ages. Like me. I got better when I aged, and this mascara is doing the same thing. The only thing I don't like about this mascara is that it smudges and gives me panda eyes. Okay. Again, like Cleopatra, Coco Chanel also really liked bold red lips. The bold red lips was a timeless Chanel statement. Now, we need to choose a red that will flatter our skin tone. So if you have a cooler complexion, then go on a blue toned red lipstick. If you have more golden tones and warmer tones, then go with a warmer red. Just apply the lipstick with a lip brush. I have it, yeah. I have my brush here. Let's just open it and hope it's clean. Why should it be clean? I should have cleaned it. Okay. And I'm going to, first of all, take off the lip balm that I applied at the beginning. I have two options for red. I don't have a lot of red lipsticks in my collection. So if you saw my Cleopatra video, then you're going to have a déjà vu. This is from Revolution. Look at this beautiful packaging. This is called Renegade, and this is the shade. This is the shade Renegade. This is a warmer red, and from Lancome I have this mini cutie red. So in the Cleopatra video I used the Lancome, so today we're going to use the Revolution. And this time I'm using a brush. So I'm just taking from the brush, from the lipstick with the brush, and coloring my lips. The brush usually gives us a more precise and polished finish. It's really hard to talk and do my lipstick. Now I want to talk a bit about Chanel's history, but let's finish with the look first. Okay, so I finished this, and I'm taking a tissue paper, blotting and reapplying. It will give us, okay, that fell, never mind, a long-lasting wear. And because I'm using the brush and not directly from the tube, it's softer. As you can see. Okay, that's it. I will find the cap later on. So basically this is the final look. This is the iconic Chanel makeup look, recreated for a more modern vibe. Remember, she liked embracing her natural features, so this is what we did. We embraced our natural features, so we just added a touch of timeless sophistication, and that's the final look. Now let's just dive in a bit more about Chanel's history. First of all, she was born as Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel. She was born in 1883 in Saumur, French. I hope I didn't butcher the name. Saumur, France. Okay, she was the second of 6 children, And her mother, she was a laundress, and she died when Gabrielle was very young. Her father was traveling salesman, and he placed her in an orphanage in the care of nuns, and that was very, very influential on her because she was taught from a young age to sew and to make hats. And she lived with with the nuns until she was 18, and then went to start a new life in Paris. Can you imagine? She was born in 1883, so she was 18 at 1901. Ooh, okay, that's impressive. She got the nickname Coco when she was a singer. So we're learning so many things about Coco Chanel. She was a singer, but soon decided that singing isn't really for her, and she opened a hat shop. She learned how to sew hats from the nuns, and she opened a hat shop, a first shop in 1910. She had money from friends and admirers. And when the business was successful, she began to make and sell clothes as well. With 6 years, her shops were so successful, she was able to pay off all of her debt. Can you even imagine that? One of her first successful designs was an old vest she turned into a dress. And when someone complimented her on the dress, she offered to make them a dress. And she turning a comfortable piece of clothing into stylish one was the heart of her design philosophy. In the days where women were still wearing tight corset and long underwear, she liberated them. Can you even imagine that? Wow. To liberate women from wearing those tight clothes. She boldly shortened the skirts and the sleeves and designed trousers that allowed women to walk faster, ride bicycle, and do other activities more easily. That's very inspiring. She was a very inspiring woman, a very glamorous figure. People really wanted to emulate her look like we did. Her hair was very short. I don't have a short hair, but she did had a very short hair, kind of like a boyish style hair, and it was very popular in the 1920s. She also created a perfume. You remember the Chanel 5 I showed you at the beginning? And she gave it a number. Why? Because a fortune teller told her that it was her lucky number. So that's why she chose 5. And Chanel 5 was the first perfume to bear the name of its designer. And it became the best-selling perfume of all times. And this perfume is still popular until today. That's really just a bit about Coco Chanel that really inspires me and really inspired me to do this video and to do this look, even though I think I went too far with the bronzer. It's too bold. I did need to tone it down a bit, but my sponge is already dry, so never mind that. But this is just a tiny bit from Coco Chanel's history, why she was called Coco. She was a singer. She got her nickname from being a singer. Who knew? Who knew she was in an orphanage until she was 18, and there she learned how to make hats. I didn't know all that before investigating about her. So let me know if you learned something new from this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Write something in the comment section down below. Is there another historical figure that you want me to you know, she was, you know, doing her makeup, because then she had a signature look, and you want me to recreate it, then do let me know in the comment section down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at Karen Does Makeup, or on TikTok at Karen Does Life. And that's it. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.